Hey everybody, welcome to Story Time tonight at the Tim Wright's Facebook Live page. Really happy to have you guys here. As some of you know, my name is Tim Holmes. That's Timmholmes. And I am the author of several children's books. We have, of course, Peanut Butter and Dragon. We, of course, have Splash Fin Toothy Grin. And my latest, The Reno Buzz. But what really makes my life exciting is sharing my recipe that created those children's books and sharing that recipe with children all over North America. I've had the lovely chance of traveling all around Canada and Ottawa and helping children build stories. I've been down to the States and we built stories with children in many classrooms there, and I can't wait to continue to do it after we're finished staying home and staying safe. But tonight is a really special story time. Tonight we have had two submissions, and these children have done a fantastic job. Our very first story actually comes from a young lady named Miss Sophia Rainbows. And Miss Sophia Rainbows, she participated a couple of weeks back when we decided to do a little miniature start a story via Facebook Live. And that miniature starter story, we called it Build a Book. And the idea was we gave our story starter, and it was this one right here, where a prince, it says the prince was very sad, it was his favorite, and now it was gone, and there was only one person in the land that could solve this mystery. And so Miss Sophia Rainbows worked for a couple of weeks on her story and getting her words just right, and on her art as well. And we're about to share her story. Now, she took the prince and turned it into a princess, but the princess has still lost something and she still needs some help finding it, and there's an adventure that awaits her. And our second story this evening actually was written only 1 hour ago. Malcolm and Cooper, my own two little creators, Malcolm and Cooper had all week promised that this past Sunday's story starter, which was this one, it had a troll and a squirrel in front of a castle, and it said he wasn't afraid. He knew something the troll did not. Now, a very different story starter, and we got an equally different story from it as well. So just 1 hour ago, we procrastinated all week long, and we finally got together and built a story based on that starter 1 hour ago. So we'll be presenting that tonight as well. But without further ado, I am so excited to present to you Miss Sophia Rainbow's story that she created based on a story starter and some workshopping we did together on Facebook Live. Sophia, super proud of you. Can't wait to share your story. I hope I do it justice. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to check this out. So this is The Bamboozling Bow, written and illustrated by Miss Sophia Rainbows. Now, one day, Princess Bamboo Leaf wakes up to see her favorite bow is gone. What a catastrophe, she says. I am pretty sure I slept with it on my head, but just in case, I know where to look. So Bamboo Leaf jumps up and runs through her door. I will look in my parents' room. If I dropped it anywhere, I probably dropped it there. Now Bamboo Leaf opens her parents' door and sees her dad putting cleaning tools away. Have you seen my bow, Dad? I think I slept with it, but I didn't have it with me when I woke up, she says. Oh, I'm sorry, Bamboo Leaf, but I have not seen your bow. I just finished cleaning. Maybe you dropped it while you were playing with Popsicle Stick yesterday. And maybe she knows where you have left it. I know how special it is for you. So Bamboo Leaf quickly gets dressed and heads for Popsicle Stick's house on top of the mountain behind her castle. She climbs, and she climbs, and she climbs, and she climbs, until finally she gets to the top. I am so tired from climbing so much, she says to herself. Hey-o, Bamboo Leaf. You look sad. Is something wrong? Popsicle Stick says as she comes out the door. My bow is missing. My dad said maybe you'd know where it was. So I came here, Bamboo Leaf says. Well, I am sorry, Bamboo Leaf, But I haven't seen it around my house either. I can come help you look around your place again, Popsicle Stick replies. Okay, says Bamboo Leaf, trying very hard not to cry. Now, when they get back down the mountain, they see Bamboo Leaf's mom out in the garden picking raspberries off the bush. I remember picking strawberries with Mom yesterday. Maybe I dropped my bow out there, says Bamboo Leaf. Mom, I lost my bow, and I think I dropped it out here. Oh, I know about your lost bow, honey. Your dad told me about it and said you went to find Popsicle Stick. Let's all have a look around the garden, and maybe someone will find something, says Bamboo Leaf's mom. So they all spread out to find the bow. Bamboo Leaf checks the strawberry bush, while her mom checks the raspberry bush, and Popsicle Stick checks in the tall grass. I found a grasshopper, says Popsicle Stick. But no bows in the tall grass. Not in the strawberry bush, Bamboo Leaf says. Or in the raspberry bush, the Queen says. I think I know where it is, says Bamboo Leaf's mom. Bamboo Leaf and Popsicle Stick run to follow Bamboo Leaf's mom to Bamboo Leaf's bedroom? Bamboo Leaf flops down on her bed. Oh, we've looked everywhere and I still haven't found anything. We will never find my bow, she says. Bamboo Leaf's mom hasn't given up. She looks under Bamboo Leaf's bed. Bamboo Leaf, can you please move your hair? I think I see something the same color as your bow. Bamboo Leaf pulls her hair up and her mom says, Aha! I found it! And she comes back holding the bow in the air. Yay, says Popsicle Stick and Bamboo Leaf. This calls for a party, Bamboo Leaf says. So later that day, Popsicle Stick, Bamboo Leaf, and her mom all partied outside while Bamboo Leaf's dad finished cleaning. Bamboo Leaf's room, there was music and bamboo stalks going high up into the sky. When the party was over, Bamboo Leaf cleans up the decorations and imagines her bow come alive, saying, Thank you for helping me, back to her head. The end. Well, that was a wonderful tale. Miss Sophia Rainbow's. There's so much imagination in that story, and especially that little twist at the end where she imagines her bow actually even coming to life to thank her. I personally thought that one picture where you had both the girls' heads in the bushes, I thought that was, it just looked really silly to me. I thought it looked really funny. And if you guys were really keen, and if you rewind this video after we finish tonight, you can actually see the bow much earlier than Bamboo Leaf finds her bow. You can actually see it a lot earlier, and that's super cool too, because the bow is hidden in early in the book, and if you're keen, you can kind of see it. So it's kind of cool to see that kind of thing. I got a message here from Bamboo Leaf's mother, and it looks like there's one happy little author running around happy right now. Well, that's awesome, because I'm one happy author as well, because one of the things I said I love to do is I love to get children inspired to create. And not only did Miss Sophia Rainbow's create a wonderful story with great friendships and hilarity in it and hidden pictures, she created just a wonderful imagery to go along with it. So absolutely awesome. Now, our second story, as I said tonight, comes from my own boys, Malcolm and Cooper. And they, of course, we procrastinated, and really this is an artist thing to do. Miss Sophia Rainbows will know all about this. You wait until the last minute, and then genius comes out. It kind of just works that way. So tonight, I don't promise any genius, but this story is actually it's a lot of fun. And again, it's based on that story starter I showed you at the beginning with a grumpy-looking troll and a squirrel that was not afraid because it knew something the troll did not. So let's hear, because they didn't have a chance to get any pictures done, so I will simply story tell it to you here. But we will do our best to provide you a fantastic entertainment with a story the boys entitled Looking for Lunch. I present to you Looking for Lunch by Malcolm and Cooper. Ralph the squirrel was ready to sneak to the honey nut trees that were in the castle courtyard. He had his trusty nut bucket right with him. And then he saw a troll throw a ladder against the side of the castle. He said, "Hey, troll, what are you doing?" And the troll said, "I'm looking for lunch." Brr. "Brawl, he said as he tapped his chest. "Brawl is hungry. And King and Queen Squirrel, they are main course. But not afraid to have Squirrel snack before." And Ralph knew he was the snack. He said, "But wait, I know a secret passage to the tastiest treats, better than the King and Queen." Ralph explained, though, that there were beasts guarding the path. But Brawl, he wouldn't be able to sneak past them like Ralph did. "Beasts no scare Brawl," said the troll. Now, around the side of the castle, there were very tall bushes. And they slipped through those bushes. Both Brawl and Ralph slipped right through. And then they saw a 3-headed lion. Oh my goodness. And it looked like it was standing on a trap door. Ralph warned, "Look out, Brawl, it spits poison acid." And Brawl watched as the acid dripped from the lion's mouths as it growled, and the acid hit the ground. Ralph led the lion away with some fresh slabs of meat. "Lunchtime!" And he ran away, and the 3-headed lion gave chase. This allowed Brawl to climb down into the trap door, and Ralph was so quick that he got away from the 3-headed lion while it snacked on the meat, and Ralph snuck down into the passage with Brawl. Now, in the secret underground passage, it was dark, but Brawl the troll was brave, and Ralph, he had good night sight. But as they made their way through the dark passage, they kept hearing click-clack, 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 click-clack. And Ralph whispered, "It's the tiny Minotaur." "The what?" asked Brawl. But before he could warn Brawl, Ralph saw the tiny Minotaur run up behind him and throw his axe. And as it went through the air, the axe turned into a tripwire, and Brawl fell down on the ground. And then the tiny Minotaur hog-tied the troll up with the tripwire. "Oh, too big, said the tiny Minotaur. "Need friends to lift." And it ran away. Ralph tried to chew through the rope, but it didn't taste like rope. No, and as it snapped, it transformed back into an axe. Brawl picked up the axe, and the two of them ran out before the tiny Minotaur returned to trip them up again. They came out into the castle's courtyard, and Ralph pointed to the honey nut trees. "Oh, tasty treats, I told you." Brawl was only focused on one thing, though. He was focused on the ice dragon that stood in front of the trees. It was snoring as it slept. And so Brawl thought he might be able to sneak over the dragon. But he was a troll. And trolls are, well, they're big and thumpy. Now the ice dragon awoke with a roar. Roar! Ralph and Brawl, they ran in different directions. And the dragon shot ice shards at the troll and surrounded him in a circle of ice spikes. No, Brawl still had the axe, so he chopped his way through one of the ice spikes with the axe, and then when he could see Ralph through the opening, he passed the axe to Ralph, and as it flipped through the air, it transformed again into a rope. And so Ralph scrambled up the back of the dragon, and it tied up the dragon's mouth, and it tied up the dragon's wings, and it tied up the dragon's feet. Finally, Ralph grabbed some nuts from the honey trees, and he gave some to Brawl. Ralph chewed happily. Brawl Brogrel didn't like it. Too dry. Not good lunch, said Brogrel. Now Ralph, this worried Ralph. He thought the troll would return to his original plan to eat the king and the queen. But Brogrel stormed off into the castle, and Ralph heard screams and shouts and crashing and bashing. And then Brogrel came back to meet Ralph. Brogrel threw down all the stuff he'd taken from inside the castle. He threw down a big pot. He threw down a big spoon. He threw down cinnamon and sugar and mustard. It's a strange amount of ingredients. And he threw all the ingredients into the pot and added lots of honey nuts too. He stirred it up all good, crushed it up. Now the king and queen came out then and asked, "What are you doing in our castle?" And Brogrel answered, "Looking for lunch. Do you want some?" And then he shared his honey nut stew with the king, with the queen, with the three-headed lion, with the tiny minotaur, with the ice dragon, and of course, he shared it with Ralph as well. Shortly thereafter, the troll, named as Brogrel, he became the new royal chef. The end. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? 2 fantastic stories written by some wonderfully young authors. These kids that wrote these stories were between 8 and 10 years old. Absolutely, I'm just blown away with the creativity. If you missed the first story, please watch this afterwards. And if you're just tuning in now and missed the first story, rewind back and give a listen to Miss Sophia Rainbow's The Bamboozling Bow. Fantastic story about a princess's lost bow. And of course, we just finished Looking for Lunch by my own Malcolm and Cooper. Guys, absolutely fantastic. Really, honestly, if you like what's happening here on Facebook Live, you will really love what's happening on timholmes.com. You can check out my free download section and get crafts and activities to begin your process in becoming an author yourself. Lots of great little activities to get yourself started and to begin your very own story. So I hope you check those out. If you like what's happening here, please do your best to share this video, share this concept, share timholmes.com, share that web address with 3 friends that don't know about me yet. That would be a great way to support me. The other thing you can do actually while you're on timholmes.com or your friends show up on timholmes.com to check out all the stuff that's going on, pop up to the menu, click on the bookshop, and you can actually order an autographed copy of any 3 of my books, Peanut Butter Dragon, Splashman, Toothy Grin, and the Reno Buzz, and you can get it shipped out to you and all safely and all that. And you can tell me how you want it signed, no matter how you want it done. Ladies and gentlemen, I live to inspire and excite the hearts of young authors everywhere I can. So help me do that by spreading the word and spreading the message. We start again tomorrow. We have a brand new story starter tomorrow morning, Facebook Live right here, 10 a.m. We're going to do a brand new a story starter for a brand new week of creating. So I look forward to seeing you again there and seeing how your story develops throughout the week. Check my Facebook event page and my social media posts to find out how many other events we're doing next week. It's another light week. As I mentioned before, I'm preparing a couple of larger surprises and projects for you guys. So I look forward to seeing you all participate in those as well. So for those of you who will want to get creative, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thanks again for joining in on Storytime. I'm Tim Holmes. Guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and always have fun creating. Cheers.